Why do most artists fail in the music industry? Well, there's many different reasons, but I think what is the common reason which unites all artists and the reason why they don't succeed in the music business or whatever they're trying to get involved in is that they do not have a plan. They have no idea how to set goals, or they don't set goals. Maybe they know how to, but they don't. And they don't measure actionable things they can do or set out actionable steps that they can take to be able to achieve short-term and long-term goals. I'm speaking as a former member of many bands, tried to do the sort of rock star thing, tried to get on tours, tried to, try to get a major label deal and all that stuff years ago, many years ago. And the same problem was there with me. And this is why I'm speaking about this. I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying the reason why I didn't succeed as an artist back then doing what I was doing was that I had no plan. I just thought, well, if we just keep taking meetings, hopefully somebody will come and discover us and swoop us up. And it never worked out. And that was no plan for success. In fact, at the end of our shows, my bandmates and I wouldn't even go out and try to get people's email addresses or get them on Facebook or even try to build any sort of a fan base after our shows, because we felt like, well, we just hope some A&R guy would show up to our show and hand us a contract at the end of the concert. So we were very delusional. We were very arrogant and egotistical, and we didn't really know what we were doing wrong back then. But now in retrospect, I can see we were not taking actionable steps to actually create a fan base, create a marketplace for our music. So that's why most artists fail, is because they're making the same exact mistake, is they're not actually going out there to serve the needs of somebody who can pay them, who can show up to their shows, who can like them online on their social media, Facebook, YouTube, all that stuff. And they're just wishing and hoping that somebody famous and more important than they are will come and hand them all their success. So if that is your business plan right now, and that's what I don't want to call that a business plan, but if that's what you think is going to happen to your career, I'm really encouraging you to stop thinking that way, because that'll actually prevent you from succeeding. Because if you have all this hope and desire and dreams and these dreams that you're holding on to, while that is taking the place of actionable things you could be doing every single day to get actually closer to your dreams, well, then you're not doing yourself or your career a service, any good at all. You're just doing yourself a disservice. So with that said, I have found personally that having a long-term career, selling your music on iTunes or being on the radio or touring, some artists can eke out a living and they can do well. Obviously, we have the pop stars and the top ones, the Justin Biebers, Beyoncés, who are making millions and doing great. But even of those artists, very few of them go on to have a career that's more than 5 years, or even, let alone 10 years, right? Every band, every artist at some point hits a low, or they sort of burn out and are not relevant anymore, and they have to keep reinventing themselves and keep, putting themselves in the public eye to make sure that they still stay relevant. So it's a very hard thing to do. It's hard to, maintain that status as a career musician and artist. But I found in the TV film world, nobody has to know who I am. I can be an old fart. I could be a 60-year-old guy still doing this. Nobody will ever see my face on the TV shows, but I will still get the credits. I'll still get the royalty checks, and I'll still get exposure to millions of people who had previously had never heard my music. So that's what I love about this business, is that I don't have to worry about maintaining my image or, marketing myself, or, every 3 years bleaching my hair and having a new look and getting tattoos to be more edgy or something like that. I'm just doing this as a regular guy from home, and I'm just making a living making music, doing what I love doing, which is just the craft of making music. So if you're like me and that's what you're in this business for, then I encourage you to at least look into the TV film world. And I do have a free crash course that you can check out. You click on the link below this video and you'll get sent the free crash course. It teaches you everything you need to know about this business, how it works, how you can get paid, how you can find companies that want to license your music, what kind of music you should be producing to make sure you get the best chances of succeeding. All that good stuff plus much more. So click on that link if you want to learn more. And I hope this answers your question as far as why I believe most artists fail. If you want to learn more about the TV film music licensing business, then click this video right here and you'll be sent a free crash course which will teach you everything you need to know to get started today.